to Alexei Pontero, who again won here 7 years ago. Are things starting to maybe set up for him as the conditions get more difficult?
I think he is a little bit a smarter skier at this point in his career, plus he's stronger than Fev.
His teammate Victor Moufa-Jandé skis next. Jandé 6th after the first run. He was 3rd in Autoboden in the last giant slalom. It's been an ever-changing podium this season.
Inspector Clouseau, he has a way of trying to figure out the details and be a detective and try to figure out how to ski this fast.
He's a guy that if you've grown up far away from the mountains, you can look up to as well if you still want to be an elite skier. Grew up in a city, had to join a ski club to take bus rides to the mountain growing up, and here he is, one of the top 10 giant slalomers on the World Cup.
So I don't know what, this is the same as Fevre's line, a little bit too low, scrubbing speed going onto the flats. There's so many decisions you have to make, Bill, in a split second. Do I risk it? Where's the snow? Where's that clean snow? How much do I dive in? All going on in his head at 40 miles an hour.
And is Pontero learning from his two teammates, Fev and Moufa-Jandé, who are both losing time with this particular line?
Well, the coaches won't speak to them, but they'll speak overall. This is what Pontero has to do.
Moufa-Jandé hangs on to 3rd for now as he brought a little bit back at the bottom, but Filip Zubcic continues to improve his placement. He'll finish no worse than 6th.
I tell you, it's not getting any easier right now. The amount of force and pressure they're putting on this snow is just digging in. There are ruts on top of ruts. You need 4-wheel drive, that is for sure.
There's Leif Christian Nesvold Haugen looking for his 2nd podium of this season. He also podiumed in Beaver Creek back in December. 2 Norwegians in the top 3 after run 1. This is Zan Kranjec. He's been consistent all year, top 5 in every single giant slalom. That's why he wears the red bib as the leader.
And the key for him, he is so strong, so powerful, almost like a kill day, that if he can keep that pressure above the gate and bend that ski in a clean snow, then he'll be able to just be a little bit smoother than everybody else.
It's the start of the second half of the giant slalom season, and Kranjec is looking to become the first Slovenian man to win a giant slalom globe, but he got knocked way off there.
Way off line right there, just where you don't want to do it, heading onto the flats.
That should really slow him down in the slowest part of the course.
Yeah, you can see him. He's working the ski. He's trying to extend his legs, trying to find some of that speed back.
How much is the bill for that loss? Let's see. Oh, he holds the lead, still found some speed out of that.
That's because he just never gives up. Look at the power, driving the arms, really working each leg to leg.
Zan Kranjec looking to guarantee another top 5, his first in Garmisch. Kranjec, no, behind Zubcic. 1700ths back. That mistake in the middle costs him at the bottom.
Credit that amazing run to the weight room. Credit that guy with the power he had. A couple mistakes, but with the power in his legs, he just I can just carve a little bit lower and it's not going to affect me.
Now it's Alexei Pontero, only skier in the field who's won a giant slalom here in Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Third overall in the World Cup standings, 3rd in the giant slalom standings entering today.
So let's see if he can find a smooth line down here. He's doing a great job keeping those skis connected to the snow. It's almost like he's skiing a different course. Look at that. He's not getting bounced around. He's not throwing a lot of snow. It's very smooth.
Had a 4,500ths lead in the start house on Zubcic, and so far he's built on it. This is the discipline coming into the year that everybody thought he'd clean up on in that race for the overall, going head-to-head with Kristoffersen. Hasn't quite worked out that way yet.
I think out of all the people that wanted to step up and take over Hirscher's places, it affected him the most. It really tightened him up. Now he's skiing smooth, strong. You can see him driving those arms. This guy rose to the occasion on this second run. This is awesome.
He's won here in Garmisch-Partenkirchen before. 7 years later, Alexei Pontero charging to the finishing line. Pontero leads. clean run, he'll finish no worse than fourth.
And it all started being ahead of the course, meaning he was getting those turns done early, staying smooth, staying connected to that snow. Incredible skiing and really tough conditions.
So we're down to our final three: Nesvold, Hagen, Kristoffersen, and Maillard. This is Leif Christian Nesvold Hagen, the 32-year-old from Norway, looking for his second podium.
So interesting that he is so comfortable on that Colorado dry snow. He did well in Beaver Creek. He skied at DU. This is the direct opposite. It is wet. It is messy. It is choppy. He's got to use all of his senses to stay connected to that snow.
He won the national championship when he skied at Denver, but he's already lost ground to Pontero and had very little cushion to start out with.
Whoa, and you can see him. He's in the back seat. He's having real trouble staying in control of his skis. This front of the skis are your steering wheel. That's where you want to have all your pressure.
Through his long World Cup career, never had a win, even though he's been a consistent top 10 finisher, solid podium finisher, including a World Championship bronze medal. Today, though, against Pontero, who was so clean, Nesvold Hagen's giving a lot back on this second run.
Yeah, he's going to be tired. He's been struggling the whole time. A great fight, but he's just losing that much time to Pontero.
Lexi Pontero holding the top spot. Leif Christian Nesvold Hagen will have to wait for his first career win, but another really solid finish. He takes over second.
Gotta be frustrating. You know, he was on the podium so many times, but never that win just yet. But the confidence will be building. Tough conditions, he fought through it.
Pontero now guaranteed a podium. 2 skiers to go. Here's Henrik Kristoffersen. His opportunity to answer the pressure put on him by his teammate Alexander Amat Kilda. Looking for his first win and his first podium in Garmisch-Partenkirchen.
You know, compare him. This guy is about to blow up. Compared to Pontero, who was so smooth, I'm just wondering if Kristoffersen can manage that energy that he is just bubbling with.
He's already lost ground, 1500s behind Pontero's second run pace, 500s behind overall.
And you can see he's fighting the course. Pontero was just somehow solving the course. Kristoffersen's got to get back online and mellow that pressure out just a little bit. That guy is running in red right now.
Coming in off the win at the night slalom in Schladming earlier this week. Here in the giant slalom, looking to carve up this middle portion of the course. Kristoffersen has lost nearly half a second, falling way off Pontero's pace.
He's skiing desperate right now. He knows that it wasn't his best run. What can he salvage?
Going to lose ground to Pontero. Will he lose ground to Kilda? Just a 6th place finish. He falls behind Kilda. That is huge in the overall picture.
He's wondering what happened. Well, just go back to him sitting in the starting gate, hyperventilating. He just brought too much pressure, too much energy on a course that was already chewed up. You had to have a little bit more feel to solve that really tough course.
So a really disappointing run for Kristoffersen, falling behind Kilda. Loic Maillard looking to become the 5th different winner in 5 giant slaloms this year.
He has a really good chance to do it. Again, he's got to take a lesson from Pontero. Stay above this course. Doesn't have a lot of time to work at, so he can't really manage it. He's got to attack the whole way.
Maillard had an 1800s start house lead after run 1.
Oh, you can see just throwing himself side to side. Good ability to handle it, but he was getting tossed around.
3 career podiums, never a win for Loic Maillard. Still one of the youngest giant slalom contenders at 23 years old.
The story of the second run is just how much this course has deteriorated. There's bumps and traps and holes in every turn.
Oh, and he got turned way off the line. Pontero's going to be feeling good in the hot seat now.
Remember, Maillard won the bottom of this course on that first run. He knows the secret down here, but with that mistake you just saw, it is going to be tough.
Loic Maillard giving it a run at Alexi Pontero, but that mid-course mistake is going to make him pay. He's second. Pontero's the winner in Garmisch-Partenkirchen.